Hey, how's it going? MrDeadman here of Rant and Chill, a live show I do around noon and also just about every other night around 9:30. So check that out. I want to talk about baby metal. Let me get a drink for this. You want one too? Range Zone 12 year. I'd highly recommend. Hey, if you are of age, of course, right? Anyway, let's talk about baby metal real fast because I do enjoy that band. I do definitely. And one thing during the holiday that happened, and I wanted to talk about this really and go into detail, but it just never really happened, was that, of course, the family comes over, and because we're not really stuck down with lockdowns or anything, so, we're still visiting and socializing and all that, and everything's fine, everything's been fine. How about you? Has everything been fine for you? Like, have you been visiting, going through the normal Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday traditions, mingling with family with no issues, no hassles? Not to make this into a whole COVID lockdown thing, but just let me know in the comment section how it's been working for you, and if no one have ever had it or ever got it, or even a little scare. But so it came up baby metal. That I was into baby metal. I was listening to it. And it's like, what are you listening to? It's like baby metal. And my dad was like, baby metal? What's that? And the way he said it, it reminded me when I was in high school and I was listening to a lot of Rob Zombie or In Flames, and had to explain then what Rob Zombie and In Flames were to my dad. My dad was convinced that Rob Zombie was a Satanist or whatever, and it was just crazy stuff, interesting stuff. So, but it reminded me of that, not because baby metal's kind of different, very different, especially to my parents. First off, my dad's not a metalhead, far from it. Classic rock is how he rolls, right? So I had to explain that to him, and then also explain, the Japanese element to it, which is very, very, prominent because it's a Japanese band. It's a combination of the cutesy, kawaii Japanese cutesy stuff, J-pop stuff with metal, which I think is a great blend. I think it works well, but it's different, a little too different for him, so he wasn't interested. But that feeling, like, I'm sure you as a baby metal fan have been in that situation before, where you're like, okay, how do I explain this? Like, how do I go about this? Like, first off, the person I'm talking to doesn't even like metal and isn't probably into. And you know what? I probably could have played a more poppy song. You know what? I should have said, Dad, listen to this, and just played it. I should have said, listen to this, and played, honestly, just listen to this, Papa Ya. Just listen to that. Yeah, the first initial reaction might be, what's this? But it's so positive, so explosive, and the upbeat, and just positive vibes of that song, Papa Ya, that there's no way he wouldn't be smiling, at least be like amazed by it. I don't know. They don't really have a song that's like very classic rock, which fine. It'd be interesting to see how that, if they could ever do that. I was thinking, because I also like Bandmade. I don't know if you guys like Bandmade, but how do you think, like, do you think it's ever possible, like a Bandmade baby metal crossover, and what would happen? I don't know if that would ever be possible. I know I'm just rambling on that one, but man. But the other thing that happened during this actually happened in Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving time, was, we were playing a family game, one of those trivia games. What was it? I think it was like gender, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's one of those games where you're supposed to guess the couple or what the couple's into. So baby metal came up again, and my brother-in-law was like, baby metal? Yeah, baby metal. And my brother-in-law, he's into metal. He likes metal. He likes death metal and heavy metal, hard, he goes hard rock and all that stuff. So he digs that. So I was like, yeah, man, you really got to give this a try. It's pretty good stuff. I tried to explain it to him. I was like, hey, it's like, you take what's really good in metal, hard pounding drums, fast thrashing riffs, but you add this sort of J-pop element that it actually blends pretty well. But I think I shot myself in the foot doing that, because the description may not sound like it goes well, but it does. It does. So I played him. I was like, look, you need to check out, if you're going to check out any track, check out Kaguru, Baby Metal Kaguru. Check out that one. I think you're going to enjoy that riff. I think you're going to enjoy it. And believe it or not, he did. He liked it. So that was a success right there. Success. Now, I don't know if I converted him. I don't know if I turned him into a Baby Metal fan or a fanboy, whatever. But he definitely enjoyed it. And that was good. That's good stuff. That's good. Now, what about for you, though? Like, have you had that experience? Have you had that encounter with a family or a family member or a friend that maybe likes metal but doesn't know about Baby Metal? And how did you introduce it to them? Like, and how do you get them into it? Because it is kind of different, right? Like, we as Baby Metal fans are accustomed to it. We enjoy it. That's the reason why we like it. Is there a particular song you use? You know? Like, I shared this before. My first song of theirs I listened to was Catch Me If You Can. But see, I already liked the J-Rock. And I was listening to just a J-Rock or J-Metal playlist on YouTube. And Catch Me If You Can, the live performance came up. And this was when I was on the road. I was listening to it. You know, the live performance with the solo bits. Oh, man. I was like, what is going on here? This is incredible. What is going on? The crowd's loving it. And these guys can play their instruments well. This was before I knew what they were, what was going on. I didn't know that it was just not really the backup band, but it's just the band part. And that I had no idea that there's going to be this trio of girls coming up soon, singing in high pitch. But they came in. At first, I was like, "What is going on? This sounds like Japanese girls like cheering on for Satan, cheering on for the devil." But man, it started going hard. I was like, "Oh, all right, I like this. Then Catch Me If You Can." I mean, that's a good song right there. It has a great chorus, very catchy, very catchy. I'll tell you what, man, those girls are perfect for hype. I mean, great energy. People who say Baby Metal's not a band, they have no idea what's going on. I mean, there's definitely a band component. The guys play their instruments, and the girls, they put so much energy, so much passion onto the stage performance and into the craft. You could tell they love it. Okay, you could tell they love it. Anyway, so yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you ever had to kind of share or kind of explain what Baby Metal was to a family member or a friend, maybe someone else, and how you introduced it to them. And hey, was it successful? And what song was it? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll try to put out more Baby Metal material. I've been lacking on that. It's how many top 10 lists can I do? Right? How many top 10 lists can I do with Baby Metal stuff? I did top 10 lists, another way, and then maybe top 5 lists. It's just how many other ways can I say, hey, you gotta check out Baby Metal? Anyway, you guys take it easy.